麗な街並みですね。
Alright, itty bitty bitty bow plats. I'll tell you what. Welcome home.
あら、元気いっぱいね。おかえりなさい。
The blonde girl leaped at her mother's bosom after returning from a trip with Alex and the girls.
はいはい。それじゃあ、冒険の話をお母さんに聞かせてくれる？
相変わらずプラチナはすごい甘えっぷりだな。
転移でいつも会えるとはいえ常に一緒ってわけでもないもの。
まあ久しぶりに会った家族に甘えたくなる気持ちはわかるかな。
エミーリアも寂しかったのなら姉に甘えてもいいのよ。
結構です。
あら、遠慮なんてしなくていいのよ。
やめ、さあ
仲が良くて結構だが、
お母さん
Movie time?
はいはい、ここにいるわよ。
こっちの親子はちと距離が近すぎでは。
そうですか？プラチナちゃんの年頃ならこれくらい普通ですよ。
そうかな。
And indeed, Platina's clinginess only grew more and more intense with the every passing day.
それでね、お母さん。はいはい、それでどうしたの？
The old dragon girl had been spending all her days stuck to her mother.
お母さん、早くお風呂入ろうよ。はいはい、そんなに手を引っ張らなくてもお風呂は逃げないわよ。
Both mother and daughter slept and even took baths together. And at times...
何をしてるんだ？
見ての通り、プラチナにおっぱいあげてるのよ。
Please, give some booby milk to me as well.
Platina was sitting on Zero's lap and desperately sucking on her mother's exposed bountiful bosoms.
日向ぼっこしてうたた寝してたら、小さかった頃を思い出したのか、おっぱい欲しがっちゃってね。こうしていると小さかった頃を思い出すわ。今も小さいけど。
Zero stroked her daughter's hair with an expression spilling pure affection and love.
お姉ちゃんも
吸わない
かなちゃんならいいわよ。おっぱい吸う？
Well, kiddos?
すいません。ということまであってな、最近甘えっぷりが行き過ぎな気が。
それだけプラチナちゃんがゼロさん大好きということですよ。
そんな一言で終わらせていいんだろうか。
Not going to lie, I don't understand how Platina feels. I do want to suck Zero's boobs too.
絶対にそれとは違う。しかしまあ二人がそう言うなら僕が気にしすぎなだけかな。
Huh. That evening, Alex decided to have a private talk with Zero. Platina's been behaving a little weird lately.
妙？
I don't think it's anything serious, but for some reason, I have found myself mixing you two up.
まあ。
Sometimes I do think that you're sneaking up behind me, but then turn around and notice it was Platina. Even worse, while I'm having schmacks with her, sometimes I suddenly feel like I'm doing it with you instead. Of course, you look completely different, but how do I put this? It feels like you're slowly turning into the same person. Kind of. I know that people tend to take the habits of whoever is around them, but still. I think we're talking about something a level above that in this case. It's unsettling. Sounds like you know what I'm talking about. I wasn't sure if I should have bothered you with this matter, but it looks like I made the right call.
よく話 してくれたわ。すっかりそのこと忘れてた。
What problem?
親離れをさせるのを忘れていたの。ただしドラゴン流のね。
And how would that be any different from a human style?
ドラゴンのそれは文字通り物理的な距離を置くことを指すの。ドラゴンの血を引くものはある程度成長した段階で無理やり親子の間に距離を置く。そうしないとね、一緒にいることで同じ匂い、同じ空気をまとうようになってしまうのよ。
In other words, your existence is literally smothering Platinas? That's...
いいことじゃないわ。あの子にはあの子の個性があるんだから。はあ、もうそんな年になったのね。少し寂しいけど仕方ないわね。明日から早速親離れ期間にしましょう。
Seriously? Tomorrow? And so, on the following day...
1週間お母さんと離れ離れになるだけでしょ。やだやだやだやだ。ダメよ。
甘々にしてるかと思うとたまにスパルタになるな。
彼女個人の個性なのかドラゴンに共通するものなのか少し興味が湧くところね。
というわけで今日から1週間ほど私はプラチナと距離を取るから大変でしょうけど、あとはお願いね。
No worries. But where are you going to stay?
クラーク寮の温泉でゆっくりしてくるわ。私も少しは子離れしないとね。
ほらプラチナちゃん、ゼロさん言ってしまいますよ。ちゃんとお別れを。プラチナちゃん。
The blonde girl hugged Juragi and buried her face in her back.
仕方のない子ね。
Zero grasped her daughter's hands and stared into her big blue eyes.
いい？プラチナ。これはドラゴンなら誰もが通る道。大人になるための通過儀礼なの。プラチナ、あなたは私とあの人の子でしょ。それならできるわね。
わかった。
さすがよ、偉いわプラチナ。
1週間離れるだけで大げさなという気もするがきっとこれがドラゴンの普通なんだろうな。ところで大丈夫か？
私こういうのダメで。
初めてのお使いで号泣するタイプだな。
じゃ、行ってきまーす。
Platina waved goodbye to her mother so hard that it looked like her arm could come off. Her motions continued even after Zero had disappeared entirely from sight, and she was now in the middle of the air. She learned how to fly with one hand. Eventually, she slowed down bit by bit until her hand finally fell down like a wilting plant. Alex and Juragi seized a moment to rest their hands on Platina's shoulders.
大丈夫ですよ。たった1週間です。遊んでたらすぐに過ぎ去りますよ。
Not to mention, you've got us to keep you company at home. We can have lots of fun together.
そうですよプラチナちゃん。寂しくなったらいっぱい私たちに甘えてくださいね。
And so Platina's week without her mother finally began. A few days later, her depression hit. The first signs of weirdness started on the third night.
さっきからずっと家中をうろうろしているわね。
まるで初めての家に来たニャンニャンのようだな。
That's what I was actually gonna say.
プラチナちゃん、ほらこっちに来てください。
Platina! Hey. The half dragon girl dashed towards Yuragi and threw herself at her plump bosom.
昼間からずっとあれなんでしょ？
Yeah, she's been clinging to either Yuragi or me non-stop. Both during the day and while we're sleeping. And in the bed. And even when we're using the toilet! Apparently she's so intensely lonely. It's still a thing keeping her sane.
ドラゴンの親離れ、少し舐めていたわね。
The next day. She put someone else to click too!
この声エミーリアか？
一体どうしたの？
ちょっと助けて。
The girl had been napping in the living room and she suddenly noticed a big lump under her sweatshirt.
上着の中にプラチナがいるの？
Well, I like culture.
いるのよ。人が昼寝をしていた隙に潜り込んで。
なんだ、そんなことか。
だってエミリアの体あったかいんだもん。
話は聞いているでしょ？親離れの最中で寂しいのよ。
別にそれはいいけどね。こいつ私の胸を吸ったのよ。
Wow, did she do it on Yuragi too?
なんだ、そんなことか。
そんなことで済ます気？分かってたことだけど、この家の倫理観狂ってるからね。
Yep.
気づけば僕も馴染んできてた気がする。
吸われてる。現在進行形で乳首が吸われてる。
Very intense nipple sucking. I think that sentence is gonna live in my mind forever.
それでプラチナの気が済むのならしばらくそうさせてあげて。ほら、アレクとの子供を作った際の練習だと思って。
恐ろしいことを言うな。っていうかあんた離れろ。やだ。
Ah.
変な気分になる。
Platina had been leaning day and night on the people around her for emotional support and boobies. Hopefully for Kana too. Alex has prepared for bed and was on his way towards his room. Platina's doing her best to act like it's nothing, but I think this is taking a heavy toll on her. I wish I could do something to help her, but Zero said she has to overcome this hurdle with her own power. Huh?
お兄ちゃん。
It's me, ya boy! What are you doing, up to slate? Bathroom? Or are you hunting for snakes?
なんとなく眠れなくて。もう布団入っているね。
The blonde girl gave her husband a forced smile and turned around. Alex noticed she lacked any of the usual cheerfulness that made him fall so madly in love with her. Want to go out for a late night walk together? The two lovers took a stroll in the meadows around the clinic and eventually sat down on a smooth rock.
ねえ、お兄ちゃん、ここで何をするの？
Can't you tell? Take a look at the sky.
空？
Hey. Platina did as instructed and raised her head. The sky was packed to the brim Okay, he's not doing anything weird. The sky was packed to the brim with shining stars, each looking like they could have fallen at any moment.
すごい。
Beautiful. The blonde girl took a deep breath in amazement while tucking herself into Alex's arms. Hey, Platina.
何お兄ちゃん。
You misremember, don't you?
すごく寂しい。
Yeah, I figured. Want to stop with this whole rite of passage then? I was thinking about why you can't stand being away from your mother. You were put to sleep after separating from her before, right? I always wondered why. I guess it was a way to make sure you wouldn't rampage through the forest. And then you woke up after a long sleep, found that everything had changed, except for your mother. She must have been the only thing that stayed the same after all those long centuries. Makes sense you do end up clinging to her so much. So, I think you could just...
寂しがっているのはそれだけじゃないの。
The girl shook her beautiful golden hair left and right. What is it then?
あのね、
Booby milkers?
プラチナはドラゴンの血が濃いから寿命がとっても長いんだって。ママ、お母さんじゃない方、プラチナを産んでくれた方ね。ずっと前に死んじゃって。目覚めたら仲良くしていたカラーのお姉さんたちはいなくなっちゃった。
Do you miss them?
寂しい。でもね、お兄ちゃんたちと会えて一緒に暮らして、そんな寂しさも忘れられるくらい楽しかった。
Aww.
だから楽しいがたまに辛いなって。
What do you mean?
きっとお兄ちゃんたちもみんなプラチナを置いて死んじゃうから。
Ah.
まだまだ遠い先の話だけど、いつかそんな日が来たらどうしようって。みんなプラチナを置いて死んじゃうの。そのことを考えるとね、お腹の奥のあたりがキューって痛くなって。だから最近はずっと落ち着かないの。
I see. Alex caressed his wife's head, letting her smooth hair flow through his fingers. I guess you're going through that part of your life too, Platina.
成長？
I think I may have felt something similar to what's going through your mind a long time ago.
昔って？
Back when I was little, my parents died. I was so young I can barely remember what they looked like. I kept asking myself, why did they leave me? Why did they have to die? There was a time where that was all I could think about. I was really lonely.
寂しくない？
Nope, I'm not at all.
どうして寂しくないの？
The answer is, in my arms.
プラチナ？
Right, but it's not just you, Platina. I do miss my parents, but, well, I met plenty of new amazing people who became my new family members. Didn't you say you're not that lonely anymore because of us? It got a little bit too deep, and I kind of forgot about some stuff, so it got a little bit too emotional for me. It's not willing that the people you love will eventually die and leave you. But, well, in time, you will meet new people just as amazing and important as them. Not to mention, some amazing things will never change and accompany you for your whole life. This starry sky, for instance. Isn't it the same as it used to be when you were born? You may lose the people you saw it with, but you'll never lose your memories with them. And you could make even better ones with someone else. Maybe that someone will be your own kid, Platina.
プラチナの子供。
We'll have kids, then grandkids. And when those kids will cry about not wanting to leave you as well, you can tell them what I just told you. You can tell them, I used to be lonely too, but now I'm not, because you're here with me. Maybe by looking at this very same starry sky, of course. And who knows how big our family will become. We may have two, or maybe even 10 children. I forgot three, oops. So, it doesn't sound too lonely when you put it like that, right?
そうだね。お兄ちゃん、私わかった。別れよりも多くの数出会えばいいんだね。プラチナね、寂しくなくなるほどたくさんの子供を産むね。
Yeah, that sounds nice. I'll be able to sleep easier as well, knowing that you'll always have a big family around.
お兄ちゃん、協力してくれる？
Yeah, of course. I'll give you as many babies as I can. How many do you want, Platina?
100人。
Well, that might be a little rough because of my human lifespan.
ドラゴンには双子や三つ子を産みやすくする裏技があるんだって。それ使えばいいよ。
Well, sounds like we can achieve this dream of yours then. Alright, no worries, let's aim for 100 or more kids.
ねえ、お兄ちゃん。
Yeah? Platina snuggled up against her husband with a big smile on her face.
ありがとう。
That night, Platina had a beautiful dream. One where she gazed at the stars with the big family she and Alex talked about. Some of her kids were fighting. Some others were trying to calm them down. One among them looked like the half-dragon who let the hole around her back. They weren't just her children either. There were hundreds of... Fuck. How did this game decide to go fucking there, bro? Okay, calm down a little bit. There were hundreds and hundreds of grandchildren as well. Platina watched over all of them with a smile on her face. Perhaps it was a prophetic dream. A dream that might not have come true if she spoke about it. So, just in case, she didn't tell anyone. Not even Alex or her mother. Platina woke up with a mischievous smile and decided to keep that dream to herself like a treasure. For the first time in her life, she felt like she could face that mysterious and scary future ahead. And then, a few days later, 1 week had passed since Zera left on a journey.
プラチナ。
お母さん。
プラチナ。プラチナ。プラチナ。
お母さん、お母さん、お母さん。
ああ、プラチナ。
The two dragons clashed with such a powerful hug that the earth itself shook around them.
予想通り泣きまくっている揺らぎは置いといて出かける前と変わらない仲良しっぷりだが、ちゃんと親離れできてるんだろうか。
それは
ドキドキ。
大丈夫、バッチリよ。プラチナの体から私の匂いが消えてる。
匂いが問題なのか。
これからはお母さんにまたひっついても大丈夫？ドキドキ。
いらっしゃい。
お母さん大好きよかったですね、プラチナちゃん。
みんなもありがとうね。プラチナの相手は大変だったでしょ。
そりゃあね、まさか私以外にも我が家の嫁ほぼ全員がおっぱい吸われるとは。
Every single one? Even kiddos?
でも案外悪い気分じゃなかったわよね。
At least one? Honestly liked it?
なんだかすごく幸せで、
Two!
早く赤ちゃんが欲しくなりました。
あれ、僕吸われてないぞ。
まあ何にしてもめでたいわ。プラチナが一つ大人になったのね。
Poor kiddos. Maybe next time.
今夜はお赤飯ですね。
Let's CG.
なあ、もしかして僕だけか？おっぱい吸われてないの？
Really disappointed! Wow! As the girls entered their house to celebrate, Platina ducked past them to talk with her husband.
ねえねえ、お兄ちゃん。
What's up, Platina?
今ね、お母さんと今日は一日くっついて過ごそうって話してたの。でもね、プラチナね、お兄ちゃんともいっぱいくっつきたいの。だからどうしようかって話してたんだけど。
親子揃って旦那様にくっついてていいかしら。
ご飯もお風呂も寝るときも。
I'll have squeezed between the voluptuous smarties of my wives. Sounds perfect. Yeah, let's do it. The family had a fancier dinner than usual to celebrate Zero's return and Platina's successful emancipation. That's a new word. The two dragons spent the entire dinner clinging to their husband. And on the next morning... You'll get sucked on by Alex. Come on.
どうしたの、カノお姉ちゃん。プラチナたち変な目で見て。
You forgot to suck on her boobies.
私たちの顔に何かついてる？
親子揃ってアレクの匂いをプンプンさせてるぞ。
Oh.
あらら、昨日はハッスルしすぎたかしら。
お風呂入ってきまーす。ほらほら、お母さん。
はいはい、そんな手を引っ張らないで。
今日もお母さんのおっぱいポカポカってするのしていい？
はいはい、いいわよ。
Two bloodies headed together to the bathroom while holding hands.
いや、まあいいんだが、以前と何にも変わってないんだが。
No.
無理に親離れさせる必要本当にあったんだろうか。
It got like a wholesome scene and stuff. Hey, no worries. I think those two are at their best exactly, but they're getting so nicely along. And let's put the Zero spent our days stuck to each other. Oh, I get stuff. Extra defense.